my god, you're even eating a helpless poor chicken! I strongly condemn your cruel behavior. You deprive animals of their right to survive. How dare you! What happened?
I was raped, and I need to go to the hospital for an abortion.
Abortion? What? Although the rabbits did wrong, but the child in your belly is alive after all. You can't do that. Oh no! Why don't you choose to take a bus or ride bike to work? Driving car? You are not environmentally friendly at all. Do you know how serious the melting of Arctic glass?
Okay, stop. Okay, now you listen to me. You buy an air ticket to the airport station, and then you take the airport to the Chengdu Shuang airport station. Then from there you take the shuttle bus from there to the Leshan Giant Buddha. You know there is a large giant Buddha there, and you ask the Buddha to get out, and you sit there, okay? China has never been short of super projects related to water. The Dujiangyan we visited last time is a good example. This time, the place we're going to is another super landscape built by the water, the Leshan Giant Buddha. Since we drove directly from Dujiangyan, so when we just arrived at the scenic area, we were extremely hungry. So we ate at a restaurant next to the scenic area directly. I thought that chow jiao beef is a specialty of Leshan and it should be more authentic to eat at here. But when the dishes were served, I was quite disappointed. Are you kidding me? So many offal. Are you sure this isn't the chow jiao beef offal instead of the chow jiao beef pot? This is far worse compared to what I ate in Chengdu before. So now we're having the chow jiao niu rou, the chow jiao beef, the same meal we had in the Chengdu. But in this restaurant, the meat, I can hardly find the meat. Okay, so the meat is strip shaped and the amount is very small. Compared to the restaurant we ate in Chengdu, is far worse. I can only say the restaurant near the scenic spot really need to be chosen very carefully. When we were almost done eating, something unexpected happened. 就可以了。那个要捅好久嘞？没得事，踩一下你就是。没得事。好痛啊！Just now I was trying to put on my jacket, and there was a bee hiding in my jacket, and I got stung by the bee. I think that's my first time in my life get stung by the bee. 现在那个大佛在脚底下是不是骑不到了？好像是，好像是。好好，我去。好。下次到路上来找。好，要得。哦，真的去发！我操，好痛啊！我操！现在痛是吧？赶紧收一下，赶紧。This trip got off on the wrong foot. First, we had some yucky food, then I got stung by a bee. Such bad luck. But that didn't screw up my mood to visit Leshan Giant Buddha at all. 浙江优惠票。浙江人怎么这么牛？今天我要发朋友圈了。浙江人来这边玩，自己扫码买票。为什么？不要钱。又不要钱。为什么？Since it's a long way from the entrance of the scenic spot to the Buddha statue, the scenic spot will offer shuttle buses to take tourists to the foot of the mountain. You can soak up the quiet of the shade and enjoy the beauty scenery of the Lingyun River. When the bus got to the foot of the mountain, there was this foreign lady who didn't know she was supposed to get up here. So you want to see the big Buddha? Yeah, you gotta get you gotta get out here. Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah. Nina?
Me, Chinese. Obviously. Which province? Well, I grew up in Guangdong.
Okay.
And I born in Anhui.
Yeah, I've been to Anhui.
You've been to Anhui where?
Huangshan.
Huangshan.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh.
帮我放包包里吧。啊，我有点慌。
我操，我也扶着你。
It's Sunday right now, and we can see there are a lot of people having their trip here, and the ticket of the trip is completely being sold out. Oh my God, I just can't believe because it's already at the end of the National Day vacation is ended. I haven't expected for so many people in the scenic spots. And also, we are not allowed to get to the passage under the Buddha's feet. Even though the scenic spot has this disabled access, but I think it's too steep for disabled people. Now we're going up the mountain, heading to the height of the Buddha's head. You can see this narrow mountain pass is packed with people. And along the way you can see these sculptures and carvings everywhere. Funny thing is, there is still the character Fu written by Su Shi himself here. I know you might not know about him, but you should have heard a Chinese delicacy called Dongpo pork, Dongpo rou. This is a must-try dish when you come to China, and this dish was just invited by him. Now we have reached the height of the Leshan Giant Buddha's head. When we just saw half of his head, it blows our mind. It's really huge. The Leshan Giant Buddha is the biggest cliffside stone carving statue in China. It's got a total height of 71 meters and a width of 24 meters. And there are as many as 1,051 hairbones on its head. The Leshan Giant Buddha was started to be carved in the early years of Kaiyuan in the Tang Dynasty, initiated by a monk named Haitong. But for all kinds of reasons, the construction work was on and off. It was until about half a century later in the 90th year of Zhenyuan that the Buddha was finally completed. What's even cooler is that the ears of its Buddha are interconnected on both sides. It does a great job of draining water. You might not believe it. There might have been a lot of treasures hidden inside this Buddha's body. Pay attention to this notch in the middle of the Buddha. It's a small secret room. According to the Buddha history traditions, when making a Buddha statue, they often make a small hole somewhere in the statue. When the Buddha statue is consecrated, the monk puts jewels in it and then seals it. This is called installing the treasures in Buddhism. But when the archaeological team entered this secret room, they just found only a few pieces of scrap iron and shabby lead sheets inside. It's been too long. The treasures inside were probably stolen away already. You might have noticed there are some workers doing construction work beside the Buddha. Without their round-the-clock maintenance, the Leshan Giant Buddha might end up like this or this. It's a fruit of the wisdom of working people in China and a wonder in the history of world culture. At the height of the Buddha's head, which is the top position of this mountain, we can observe that there is a stone tablet here, engraved with an altitude of 422 meters. And you can also notice there are railings around the head of the Buddha. That's because long ago, some tourists ran onto the top of the Buddha's head, and what's even worse, someone even peed up there. This is extremely dangerous and uncivilized. Right next to the Leshan Giant Buddha is the Lingyun Temple. So today we don't have the luck to get to the passage under the Buddha's feet, and there are too many people on the mountains, and we don't have any great angle to shoot the Buddha. So we're going back to our car, and I'm trying to find somewhere to fly our drones. Well, I think 4 days like they closed the passage under the Buddha's feet, and the price of the ticket should be half, right? Because it doesn't worth it at all. Let's go. We are on a small island right now, and that is the big Buddha hiding in the mountains. We're flying our drone here, and we saw a lot of local people camping here. Though it's a pity that we can't go right under the Buddha's feet, the shock it gave me today is more than enough. It attracts countless believers to pay homage every year. But compared to that, I admire these working people more. They are maintaining the scenic area day and night. The only religion I believed in is human. Thanks for watching today's video. If you like our video, please make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. That means a lot to us. It's the most important motivation for us to update. Thank you again. Next video, we will go to the scenic spot of Avatar Zhangjiajie. See you in the next video.